Today we'll be talking about sign rules. Okay, how numbers with signs are multiplied. Okay, so under sign rules, how numbers with signs are multiplied. Okay, if you look at the board, you see some questions on the board. All right, so sign rules. Sign rules. This sign rules is talking about multiplication and divisions of plus and minus. When a minus sign or a positive sign is with a number, how to multiply them or how to divide them, that is the meaning. Okay, so these things has rules. So the rules are this. Number one, plus times minus. Okay, minus times minus. Okay, then plus times plus, and minus times plus. Okay, if you look at it, you are going to see that the plus and minus are timesing. They are timesing. Okay, plus times minus, minus times minus, plus times plus, and what? Minus times plus. So one need to know these rules. All right. When plus times minus, the result is minus. When minus times minus, the result is plus. When plus times plus, the result is plus. And when minus times plus, the result is what? Minus. Now, if you look at the answers, you are going to observe one thing. You are going to observe that whenever the signs are not the same and they are multiplying, it is always what? Minus. When the signs are not the same and are multiplying, it is always what? Minus. But when the signs are the same and are multiplying, it is always what? Plus. That is how it is. Okay? Now, it is also applicable to division. It is also applicable to division. We can also say that minus or plus divided by minus is equal to minus. Minus divided by minus is equal to what? Plus. Plus divided by plus is equal to plus. And minus divided by plus is equal to minus. So even when you are dividing, it is the same as though you are multiplying. Okay, all right. So the explanation is, it is just like when one have a negative wire, a wire that carries current, and then this other wire does not carry current. Okay, you know you have two wires, the one with current and the one without current. All right, so let's say the one with current is the negative one. Okay, while the one without current is the positive one. So whenever you use the one with current to meet with the one that has no current, there will be a spark to let you know that it is negative, that is something can injure you. Okay, it will spark. Okay, that is the meaning of, the red wire and the black wire. When you touch them together, when you meet them together, okay, it will give you a spark. All right, so the spark means that it's negative. All right, but when you use a wire that has current and meet with another wire that has current, the same current, it will not spark. Okay, that is to tell you that it is what? Plus. Okay, this one has current, this one has current. When you meet them, nothing will happen, no spark. Okay, all right. Even when you use the one without current and the other one without current, when you meet them together, it will not spark. But whenever you meet the one with current and the one without current, when you meet them together, it will spark. Okay, that is the rule. Okay, that is the local way of understanding this rule. Okay, so we'll be talking about the questions. Let's analyze these questions. For instance, if you have minus 3, in mathematics, bracket means multiplication. Bracket means multiplication. So when we have minus 3 times plus 4, minus 3 plus 4, what you do in your multiplication or in your division, we have signs, we have numbers, sometimes we have alphabet. So what you do, you always, first of all, multiply the signs, then number. If there is an alphabet, then you multiply alphabets together. So sign to sign, number to number, alphabet to alphabet. That is how you multiply. So they do very simple. Alright, so here we have minus 3 times 1 plus 4. Alright, so minus times plus. What do we have? Minus times plus. The answer is what? Minus. So we are going to write minus. And then 3 times 4 is what? 12. That is how it is. Then the next one is minus 2 times minus 6. Minus 2 times minus 6. Minus times minus is plus, because the signs are the same. Then 2 times 6 is 12. Again, I told you that times, this sign, multiplication sign, is the same as the plus, as the bracket. So this is 5. And 5, in our previous class, told us that whenever there is no sign, there's no negative sign attached to a number, it means that number is with a positive sign. So here there's a positive sign, it's called invisible plus. So the plus will times minus, okay, and it will be what? Minus. And 5 will multiply 4 to be 20. Okay, now the last one is minus 3 times minus 2. Okay, minus will times minus to be what? Plus. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, so that is how it is done. Alright, so but let me correct one impression. People used to say minus, if I have, for instance, minus 3 minus 2. If you ask me this question, minus 3 minus 2, they will say because there are two minus, minus minus is plus, and then they will now add these two together to be 5. It's not true. It's not true. Now when you say minus minus, it means like this: minus minus. No number should be in between them. Minus minus. And for we to have minus minus, it means minus times minus. So they are taking this addition subtractions of number, okay, mistaking this addition subtractions of number to multiplication. Okay, this is minus 3 minus 2, and it is supposed to be minus 5, but because they are hearing minus minus, they will say it is plus. It's not true. So when you say minus minus, it means minus times, this means minus times what? Minus. And minus times minus is what? Plus. Okay, it is different from minus 3 minus 2. Minus 3 minus 2, you owe 3, you owe 2. Or when the signs are the same, you write one of the sign and add the two numbers, which is 5. Okay, so it is different from this. All right.